Hello, students, and welcome to Art 101, Drawing 1, here in 2020 and fall. My name is Troy James Agina. I prefer to be called Tiki. I will be your instructor. Um, Welcome to class. I hope that you guys had a great break, and I hope that you're healthy and staying safe. Speaking of staying safe, this is an online class. So we'll be primarily using this method of communication where I'll be doing screen shares or videos, and I'll be demonstrating this way as well, and kind of explaining what's going to be going on every week. That way, you might have a better time trying to understand what's happening. Anyway, let's see here. So it looks like all the assignments have been loaded. I'll assign those each week. The assignments will be due the week after they were assigned, except for the midterm and the final. I'll be working with you primarily through announcements. But for right now, I'm going to go over the syllabus and materials and class protocols, kind of how the class is going to go, and hopefully this will help everyone out. Let's kind of zoom in a bit here. All right, so UNLV Fall 2020 Art 101. Excuse me, this is my email address, but I'm also available through messages. Um, this is an online class. Office hours or one-on-one time can be had outside of classroom times. It just needs to be arranged. Um, Objectives. Art 101 is a drawing class for beginners. The purpose of this class is to help students acquiring basic drawing skills as well as forming good studio habits that will help them perform at their best. To me, drawing is really important. Um, it's a visual communication. So to me, drawing's like another language. So if you're kind of new to drawing and you don't understand how it works, think about it like you're learning a new language, and maybe that will give you some time to ease up on yourself and give yourself some patience to kind of figure out how this works. Um, anyway, course evaluation. Oop, looks like I got a typo there. I'm gonna fix that and put that back in. All right. Okay. These are the requirements. Please review them. This is your materials will be in your outline. Your expected outcomes are to have an understanding of drawing, so that it's not so much of a mystery. People think that you need to be born with something to know how to draw, and the fact of the matter is that that's kind of true. You need to just have a brain and be able to think, and as long as you can do that, drawing can be taught. Um, I got into a big argument with my professor in college, but anyway, um, the student should be able to develop appreciation for drawing styles and techniques, demonstrate basic commands in drawings, understand and experiment basic processes of art making, self critique, and evaluate. So we'll be going through this, be using a critique method, and we'll be using that to figure out how to make drawings stronger, or, just if they need help, we'll be able to help them out. I don't want to go into this. Please review this, the auditing classes. You know, be polite if you're going to comment on someone's picture. I'm not sure if we can do that here yet. I'll look into it, see if we can leave comments for other people. Um, but if we are able to do that, please just be polite. Let's see here. Where is it? Okay. Tutoring and coaching. If you need tutoring or coaching, just come to me. I'll be able to help you. All right, here we are. Outline. So every week I'll be posting what's going on for that week in announcements, and I will also be going over them kind of like I'm going to go over them right now. This is going to take a little bit longer because it's the first class and I'm going to introduce some stuff. So please stand by, and if you do have questions, feel free to message them to me or, email or what have you. Anyway, so video clip, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm introducing myself, and this is kind of like I got an expectation letter. That shouldn't have, okay, yeah, hold on a second. Class expectation letters. So this is a welcome letter from me, and the operations and protocols letter, and a field trip letter. Anyway, greetings students. Hope all are well and healthy. I would personally like to welcome you to Art 101 drawing class. I'm very excited to teach this class. Please feel free to call me Tiki. Please let me know in which way is best to refer to you and how you would like to be addressed. With that being said, some people that are inexperienced art often tell me that drawing is like magic. It is my hope that we can reveal some of the magic when it comes to drawing. Drawing is a simple technology, the kind of technology that can be taught whether online or in person. To quote Arthur C. Clarke, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. I picked this quote because I feel like it's kind of like art, how people see art. Anyway, so if there's anyone that is brand new to art, you need not worry. In most cases, an open mind with room for growth is an excellent place to start. Dismissing preconceived notions or fears of art can allow an enjoyable transition learning experience for students. Art can be a fantastic vehicle for one to communicate an idea, narrative, or something that is in the mind that can't be described with words. Drawing can also be a tool for relieving stress. As one learns the fundamentals of drawing, it makes drawing more of a language of visual communication. So understand that art can be different, and styles can be different, and the takeaway from this class is mainly to learn a new way of communicating expression or thoughts. Best regards. All right, a little bit about me. This is my website, that's my Instagram. I have taught in Las Vegas for about 10 years at the Art Institute of Las Vegas until they went out of business. I also paint murals in town. These are some things about me here. I have a Bachelor of Fine Arts from Otis in product design, so that's 3D design. Anything that's, on your desk, your backpack, anything that is a 3D, which is kind of on the same level as sculpture, but I'm not going to get into that. I have a master's degree from the Academy of Art University in children's book illustration. I lived in Los Angeles for 20 years, and I moved here to Henderson, and I've been here for 10 years. In Los Angeles, I worked for places like Disney, Gas, did some freelance work for Remo Drums. I also painted lots of murals there. I like to draw, I like to hike. I'm into comics and toy collecting, and I enjoy photography. Below some of the recent mural work that I've done in town. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. This is a detail of a mural that's on Charleston and 10th. It's called Precious Slut Tattoo. This is a mural detail of something I did here off the 15 by Sahara. This was at the Wheel of Misfortune. I just finished this one about 3 weeks ago. This is the Brendan Theaters at the Palms. This is kind of an anime styled mural, and this is a 100-foot mural at the New York Hotel and Casino. Okay, let's see. Class operations and protocols. So this is how class is going to go. During our class day and time, I will be available live or instantly through message or email, or if you need to talk on the phone or Zoom or what have you. During the weekends, please allow 48 hours for my message response, and during the week, please allow 24 hours for my message response. If the student's requesting support from the instructor, please follow this protocol in this order. So if you need my help, let's start with emails or messages. If that's not going to work, then I'll send you a video. If that doesn't work, let's FaceTime or Zoom. And then last but not least, let's meet in person if we have to. At least until the COVID restrictions are lifted, let's kind of try to work it this way. Homework and homework photos. So these are photos of how homework should be turned in. Let's try to take them in good light. Sunlight is preferred. Please avoid shadows on your artwork, like from your hand or your phone. Be sure your image is a high resolution. Any smartphone kind of works. Take the photo from a straight on position. So if you see here on the left, this is very acceptable. Try not to do an angle to your photo. Try to get it as straight on as possible, because I'm not going to be there to be able to tilt it. Thank you. Anyway, everything you need to know for this class can be found in this document or announcements. Please read the assignments completely, as they will have the info needed to complete the assignment, such as what needs to be done to receive credit, where to turn it in, and so forth. All assigned homework will be due the following week it's assigned. So, field trips. Basically, I'm saying you don't have to do them if you don't want to. We'll make other arrangements. Supplies. So, these pencils here should get you through the first part of class. There's something that I think that I didn't throw in here, but I'll bring it up during midterm, but it shouldn't really be a big deal. You guys probably should have those supplies anyway. If you have some of these supplies already, you don't need to purchase them, but the graphite pencils, this absolute standard would be HB, 2B, 4B, and 6B. These come in a set. You could get a bigger set of pencils if you like, but this right here should pull you through the class. This is a link on Amazon. They're only $6.44, and one set should get you through the class. Let's see here. If you need an eraser, I've got a link here for erasers. When it comes to paper, you can do standard letter size paper, or 11 by 17. You can use whatever kind of paper you want. You can even use copy paper. Or you can get yourself a sketchbook. If you're planning on archiving your work or holding on to it for a later time, I would buy something more like this with a sketchbook to protect it. To me, when we do drawings, it's a document of our life and time, and I'm not so quick to throw them away. But if you are, that's fine. Or if you just need some scratch paper before you do an assignment, it's really up to you. Just try not to use anything with lines. Anyway, if you need a sharpener, go ahead and pick one up. This is a link, or if you have one already, then go ahead and use that. This right here is a link to a slideshow, which we might have a pop quiz for, but this is kind of an introduction to drawing and to contour drawing, and which is going to be part of your homework assignment, which is to draw 5 simple objects. Please photograph your objects and draw at least 2 different kind of contour drawings. So basically draw your 5 objects, but make sure you photograph what you're drawing and submit the photos and the drawings, and do 2 different kinds of contour drawings if possible. When you're done, post that in assignments and homework, and that should work. And thought for today is, why is art important? Would we have things in this world if it wasn't for art, such as your game console, or your monitor, or your purse, or backpack, or clothes? Just think about it, and this is an article about why art might be important, and I hope you guys have a great week. I'm really looking forward to this semester. If you have any questions, feel free to message, and I will talk to you again next week. Signing off, this is Tiki. Have a great week.